Welcome to the FIA Formula 3 magazine show. We're at Silverstone for round one, where the stars of tomorrow celebrate their season opener with the stars of today at the first WEC event of the year. A big audience has made its way to Silverstone. One reason would be Mark Webber. His first race as a Porsche prototype driver, and the former Formula 1 driver hasn't forgotten one of the most important steps in his career. He raced British Formula 3 in his formative years.
Well, it's always been a good category. You know, I always Formula 3. I was a big fan of it. You know, coming through, because that was really the only category to do. Yeah, when I arrived in Formula 1, it was probably quite similar. Formula 3 car and Formula 1. I think the high-speed nature of a Formula 3 car is positive. That's good. You need to get the confidence in the quick corners as a young driver. So that's good. Many different facets for the junior category now for the driver to learn.
FIA Formula 3 Championship is the first junior single-seater series to return to action after the winter break, and does so with a packed grid for 2014. In total, 30 outstanding young drivers and 12 teams will compete for the coveted FIA Formula 3 European Championship title. All these young guns have one goal: making it into Formula 1. Talent from 17 countries, including 8 rookies, will be competing through 11 race weekends in 2014. It's a long and grueling schedule. Speed is not enough. Consistency and racecraft will play their part as well.
It looks like it's going to be a great season, because it's a very competitive field, very competitive teams, and that's exactly the reason why young drivers have to go through Formula 3 if they want to get the right CV card. In old days, in my time, with Senna, Brundle, myself, we all went direct from Formula 3 into Formula 1. I believe in the future you're going to see again more drivers coming direct from Formula 3 into Formula 1.
Well, the 33 races will be held across Europe at meetings shared with top-class international series like here at Silverstone.
Hello, I'm Jordan King. I'm going to take you on a lap around Silverstone circuit. So here we come across the start-finish line, up to 6th gear. We've got a fast, flat-out right and left-hander. We try and scrub as little speed as possible, be smooth with the steering. And then we come into the first complex. It's down 2 gears, or 3 gears actually, into 3rd. Next to the curb, try and carry as much speed as possible. Then down to 2nd again for this corner. We get back on the power as hard as we can, down the straight, up to 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then up to 6th again. A nice long straight all the way down into the Brooklands complex. And this is down 2 gears into here, nice fast corner that goes left. So we're braking down 2 gears, carry as much speed as possible, struggle a little bit with oversteer, and then down 1 more gear into the right-hander. Try and open it up as much as you can on the exit. Now up to 4th, just on the exit, and then 5th, 6th again. Straight slightly curves around, and then we go into a fast right-hander that's only just flat out, so it's a little bit brave at times, but you use a curb on the outside, right next to the curb on the inside, and then run as far as you can up to the exit curb. Now this is the hardest section on the circuit. Really flat left, flat right in 6th gear. Hold it to the right as much as you can. 6th through this left, hold it to the left, down 1 gear, then back on the power as hard as you can for the straight up ahead, back up to 6th, and now you can relax again. Nice long straight all the way down here. Gradually move over to the left. Had a quick look at my mirrors there, check where people are. And this is a 5th gear corner, just quick downshift straight in, back onto the power, all the way again. Watch your exit over the curb, up to 6th, and then it's a hard brake down 4 gears into 2nd, 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the curb, back on the power, short shift to 3rd, over the curb, and then hard on the power again, up to 4th, up to 5th, up to 6th, across the line. And that was 1 lap with me here at Silverstone. Hopefully you'll enjoy the races later.
Well, great view from Jordan King. The young man from Carlin Motorsport qualified in 6th place for the first of 3 races at Silverstone. Fastest in qualifying, teammate Tom Blomqvist, son of former World Rally champion Stig.
The team did a magnificent job. The car was really good, and I knew that from practice it was clear that we had to get on it straight away. and get that lap in, you know, on those first 2 laps, or else you're going to struggle because of the tyres were dropping off so fast.
Another son of a well-known racing father, Max Verstappen starts 4th. Dad Jos by his side every step of the way.
For me, it's the best category for my son anyway. And I think it's a good learning school. They do 11 races times 3, so they do a lot of mileage and a lot of starts, a lot of racing. I think this is very important.
Vital now for the 26 drivers to make a good start to the season. Race 1. And as the red lights go off, it's Tom Blomqvist that is getting his nose in front on the run down to the first corner. Esteban Ocon in 2nd place, battling Antonio Fuoco. Jordan King up to 4th away from the start. King trying to go around the outside. And through the tight complex. Antonio Giovinazzi, the yellow car, running out wide, finding his way back on. First victim of Silverstone, Michele Beretta and Alexander Toril. The Italian and the Spaniard both off in the gravel, safety car scrambled. Max Verstappen with a broken front wing. What happened to him?
First of all, I had a problem with the start. The clutch was already gone. I think there was something inside the clutch what was broken. And then in the second corner, I touched, like I wanted to go in the inside, and I touched with my front wing the rear tire of Latifi. So yeah, after that was finished already.
At the restart, Jordan King in the blue Carlin car attacking Esteban Ocon, the Frenchman in the black car with the red helmet. Race leader still the man out front from the beginning, Tom Blomqvist. Battle here. Car number 1 is the French-Canadian Nicolas Latifi, and the orange car Lucas Auer, the Austrian, nephew of Gerhard Berger. He makes his way around the outside. It seems that Latifi is struggling, maybe tyre temperatures not where they should be. Ed Jones, the Brit, lives in the Emirates. He starts to put the squeeze on the Canadian. Through the Beckett's S's, Ed Jones racing junior categories in the UK, knows part of Silverstone well. Something dragging on the front wing of Nicolas Latifi's car. Also getting into the battle, the blue car, 21, that's Felix Sorales. Raced in British Formula 3 a couple of seasons ago, the man from Puerto Rico. A big shunt damaged his back here at Silverstone a couple of summers ago. Tatiana Calderon, any woman in the field, just getting in a little wide into the Beckett, into the final corner complex. Hector Hurst kicking up the dust on the exit of the corner, staying away from dramas. Poleman Tom Blomqvist rushing to the checkered flag, convincing victory for the young Swede. Esteban Ocon in 2nd place, and Jordan King taking 3rd ahead of Fuoco, Auer and Latifi. Well, prizes to be presented by Audi's Le Mans winning Andre Lotter, now still also competing very successfully in single-seaters. Let's hear from our top 3.
I had an amazing start, got up to 3rd within 2 or 3 corners. I was challenging for 2nd. I did briefly get into 2nd at the restart, the safety car, into the last corner, but I couldn't quite hold it on. But no, I'm happy with that. 2nd would have been amazing, but 3rd's still very good.
I got a very good restart, and then I was just able to control the race from there, so I'm pretty happy, really.
For sure, it's really hard to catch, and also I had the really old tires, and we keep the good one for the next races.
Well, coming up, more race action from the very first FIA Formula 3 European Championship events at Silverstone. Young talents battling for the first few podiums of the year. Stay with us.